Um, Next, I'm going to talk about a yoga app. Yoga is a great way to relax the mind and strengthen the body. For blind people, the problem is that it's hard to find good descriptions of the poses. Pocket Yoga is a free app that provides great descriptions along with wonderful workouts.
Yoga. Yoga. Pocket Yoga. Store. Out of grid.
Okay. The name of the app, Pocket Yoga, is across the top. Near the right corner is a store button which you can tap to buy more environments. But most of the main screen says poses if you touch it.
Poses in pager.
And there are two other items on the working area of the screen. One is ocean. This is the environment. Let's tap it to find out what that means.
Details. Navigate up. Button. Out of pager. Details. Preview. Ocean. An ocean practice is a high-intensity interval training practice HIIT which cycles between waves of intense vinyasa flow, strong holding postures, and opening poses. Find a wave, your own personal pranic wave, and ride into freedom of the mind, body, and spirit.
Excellent. Let's go back to the main screen.
Pocket Yoga. Ocean. In pager.
And the other item in the working area of the main screen is
30 minutes, 45 minutes, 60 minutes.
The duration of the workout. Across the bottom we have a row of tabs, and they are
Settings.
Settings. Settings is where you can decide whether to have music in the background and so on.
History.
History, where you can check how often you're working out.
Karma.
Karma. Every 15 minutes of workout, you get points, and you can use these points to buy new environments.
About.
And about. Okay. I'm going to tap poses to get started.
Poses. In pager. Details. Navigate up. Button. Out of pager.
This screen has some settings which we can tweak before we get down to business.
Ocean.
Ocean, that's the kind of workout.
An ocean practice is a high-intensity interval training practice HIIT which cycles between waves of intense vinyasa flow, strong holding postures, and opening poses.
This is the same exact description which we heard earlier.
Duration.
Duration, this lets you set how long you want the workout to be.
Drop-down list. 30 minutes.
That's 30 minutes. And as we heard from the main screen, our options are 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and 60 minutes.
Difficulty.
Difficulty, that lets us set how intense the workout is going to be. I'm new at yoga, so
Drop-down list. Beginner.
beginner is where I will be. Options are beginner, intermediate, and expert.
Environment.
Environment.
Drop-down list. Home.
Options are home, studio, and office. I'm at home. And finally, we can get started.
Start practice. Button.
Everything is laid out vertically like a list. The Start Practice button is along the right edge of the screen, below the last option.
Yoga. Yoga.
Start your practice by coming into wide child's pose. Forehead rests softly on the mat, knees apart, toes together, arms extended in front, fingers spread wide. This is your resting pose. At any time in your practice, if you need to take a break, just come into your wide child's pose. Exhale. Shift all the weight to the right side. Forehead stays heavy on the mat and soften. Inhale. Come back to your center. Exhale. Shift all the weight to the left side. Ujjayi breath, inhaling and exhaling through your nose and soften. Inhale, come back to your center. Exhale, shift to the right. Inhale, come back to your center. Exhale, shift to the left. Inhale, come back to your center and soften. Press yourself up into your box. Hips are squared with the knees. The wrist, elbows, and shoulders are all in one line. Inhale, dog pose. Drop the belly and lift the ribcage. And hold.
Yoga. Pocket yoga. In progress.
And I used the back gesture to come out of the workout. And that's how that works.